Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is bench press and shoulders. Well, it's late afternoon. I'm just getting done leaving the gym, heading home. Had a very good workout. Did some bench pressing and some other upper body work. And I guess I just wanted to take a minute and try to explain to you better how to place your shoulders when you're bench pressing or doing any movement that's mimicking a bench press, like an incline press or a seated dumbbell press or anything where you're pressing. So what you have to try to do is to keep your shoulders down, meaning down toward if you're laying on the bench, you want to think about, you want your shoulders to get as close to your knees as possible, right? That's what they mean by getting your shoulders down. You want to move them down the bench. You're kind of pushing your shoulders down, and when the farther you can keep your shoulders down, that's makes for a safer bench pressing movement, and that's the whole key to it. In addition to its safety, it's a way to press more weight. It's because it's a mechanically or biomechanically, or however they say it, advantageous position, and you're just trying to you're trying to hunch your shoulders down. You're trying to force them towards your knees, and that's one of the ways they describe it is using leg drive, but it's really not leg drive. It's the leg drive. I think the feeling is it helps you to shorten up your body, and brings your, in effect, if you can bring your knees closer to your shoulders, you're also bringing your shoulders closer to your knees. So that's where the leg drive comes in, is it's helping you to scrunch. So you've got to place your legs in a manner that you can use your legs, your lower legs, to drive your upper body forward, which in effect drives your shoulders downward. You're trying to make your upper body as short as possible. So I don't know, all these ways are just a way to try to help your shoulders stay healthy while you're doing these types of pressing movements. Because if you don't do that, that's where the trouble lies on injuring your shoulder. And it's you'll notice lots of people in the gym do this very wrong, and it'll eventually catch up to them with shoulder injuries, or they'll quit working out before they get injured or something like that, and they won't realize their full strength potential. So I think it's critical for you to learn how to do good movements, and certainly this scrunching and pushing and hunching your shoulders down. So again, you're trying to make your upper body as short as possible, using a combination of your legs and your body and your shoulders to push it down. Now, this is not always easy, because you kind of need, you can get yourself set up on the bench just perfectly, but until you have the bar in your hands, it's hard. The weight of the bar helps you to get in position, but then taking the bar off the rack, sometimes that'll get yourself a little bit out of whack. So it is helpful to have some help getting the bar in position, and it's also helpful to have the bar, when it's on the rack, placed at a perfect position, so you don't have to go up with it, right? You just pull it off. So there's a lot of tricks to this stuff, and the gyms and the racks are rarely going to be just perfect for your arm length and shoulder size and shoulder placement and chest size, right? So you're going to have to. That's the taking it on, taking the bar off the rack, putting it back. Sometimes that's a position where you get hurt, especially putting it back, because you're going to be whipped after you do a set, right? You're not going to feel that strong. And maybe one last tip before I quit on this, it's getting dark, is when you do your last rep of the bench, especially, make sure that your arms are fully locked, and before you put the bar back on the rack. You don't want to just be trying to put the bar on the rack at the last few inches of your set. You want to finish your set, get that bar totally locked out with your elbows locked, and then bring it to the rack. If you can't do that, it would be better to let the bar fall down to your chest, and then you've got catches on the side so he doesn't crush you. But give that idea a little thought. All for now.